Okay, guys, so we're gonna have a tour of this platform. And so if you look at the left side and click on my name, like Shia Moon, and then you can click follow, and then you'll be able to follow me when I do the tour.
Hi everyone, sorry we are still having internet issues, so a little bit laggy for us.
안녕하십니까. 경상북도 교육감 임종식입니다. 경북 국제교육을 한자리에서 공유하고 체험하는 경북 글로벌 위커 개최를 진심으로 축하합니다.
안녕하세요.
My name is Sarish.
And I'm Milton, and we are teachers here at Cranford Community College in London, the UK.
I'm a high school first grader, and I'm in the same class with Jiwan, so I'm wearing something like a sushi cooker or something, and I love playing soccer and watching soccer both.
Tired, bored, looking for something new? Today we have a greatest deal. Here on this channel, you're not going to believe what we got over here. A flight ticket to South Korea.
Hello, can you hear me? We are Kim today and Yurim from 포항제철고 High School. Today, we would like to introduce Metaverse. First of all, Metaverse is a compound word that combines the Greek prefix meta, which means transcendence, and the word verse, which means a world and cosmos. ASF classified Metaverse into 4 types. There are augmented reality, live logging, mirror worlds, and virtual worlds. As you can see in PPT, augmentation, simulation, external, and intimate are the criteria for classifying them. And from now on, we will explain each characteristic. First, augmented reality make virtual objects represented in 2D and 3D appear overlapping in real space. Have you ever played Pokemon Go? Pokemon Go is a representative example of augmented reality. Second, live logging is a technology that describes and stores everyday experiences and information about objects and people in virtual space. Social media such as Facebook and Instagram, which we commonly see in our daily lives, are representative examples.
Next is mirror worlds. Mirror worlds is a virtual world that reflects the real world as it is and expands information. Virtual worlds is the creation of an alternative world that is similar to reality but completely different from reality. Here are examples of metaverse. In movies, Raul breaks the internet, and in education, Minecraft or Sims 4, and games are Battlegrounds and Sims. June fatigue was the background of metaverse creation. The platform we are now is called Gettatown, and its feature is utilization diverse objects and with no signing up and free video chat, and we can customize our characters. Thanks for listening. Now we are going to introduce sepak-takraw. A soccer ball is not round. A common soccer ball is not round. It looks like a sphere, but a soccer ball is a 32-head rune consisting of 12 regular pentagons and 20 regular hexagons. This means that it just looks round because it was flattened with air, but actually it is not a perfect sphere. Sepak-takraw, similar to soccer, is a game in which two teams kick the ball back and forth over a net and don't drop it to the ground. It started in the 15th and 16th century in South Asia. They bounce the ball with their heads or feet without using their heads or arms. Sepak-takraw balls, which had been made by weaving rattan, are made of special plastic. If you look, the soccer ball and sepak-takraw ball respectively, you can find two figures. A soccer ball has regular pentagons and regular hexagons, while a sepak-takraw ball has triangles and regular pentagons. If you look at the shape of a soccer ball, it looks like a sphere, but it has 32 head rune consisting of 12 regular pentagons and 20 regular hexagons, like as I said before. The soccer ball is a regular icosahedron. Each edge of the regular icosahedron is divided into 3 equal parts, and then dots, which divide the edge into 3 equal parts, are connected. You cut off the part containing the vertex, and now you get a regular pentagon. The part that was originally a regular triangle becomes a regular hexagon. This figure is truncated icosahedron. A soccer ball is a truncated icosahedron made of 12 regular pentagons and 20 regular hexagons.
Thus, the structure of the 32-hedron soccer ball and sepak-takraw ball can be found through Euler's polyhedron formula. Euler found that convex polyhedron cannot be made with only hexagons or more polygons, and that triangles, squares, or pentagons are essential. It is also found that polyhedrons made of pentagons must have 12 pentagon shapes, regardless of their figure. A regular polyhedron is a regular polygon, each side of which is congruent, and the number of sides at each vertex is the same. A regular tetrahedron, a regular hexahedron, a regular octahedron, and a regular icosahedron constitute the type of a regular polyhedron. 잠시만. Greek mathematician Euclid proved that there are only 5 regular polyhedrons. 3 regular triangles are gathered at one vertex. The sum of all the internal angles is 100 80 degrees, and it become a regular tetrahedron. In this way, we can make a regular octahedron with 4 regular triangles, and we can make a regular icosahedron with 5 regular triangles. But we cannot make a polyhedron with 6 regular triangles because the sum of all the internal angles is 360 degrees. 3 squares are gathered at one vertex. The sum of all the internal angles is 270 degrees, and it become a regular hexahedron. We can make only a regular hexahedron because the sum of all the internal angles is 360 degrees with 4 squares. In this way, 3 pentagons are gathered at one vertex, and we can make a regular dodecahedron. Also, we cannot make a polyhedron with 4 regular pentagons because the sum of all the internal angles is over 360 degrees. A regular hexagon is the same. In this way, Euclid proved that there are only 5 polyhedrons. Archimedes, an ancient Greek mathematician, discovered the special-shaped polyhedron. A new polyhedron was created by trisecting all sides of a regular triangle, one side of a regular tetrahedron, and cutting each side parallel to the bottom along a line that divides the sides into 3 equal parts. The polyhedron created by Archimedes is called Archimedes' polyhedron. A semi-regular polyhedron is a convex polyhedron, which has the same vertex figure but consists of 2 or more regular polygons. The types of a semi-regular polyhedron are as follows. One of the representative examples of semi-regular polyhedron is the soccer ball. The soccer ball is a truncated icosahedron, a semi-regular polyhedron that is most similar to the sphere. 3 regular hexagons cannot make a solid figure, so 1 regular pentagon and 2 regular hexagons in a vertex make the sum of all the internal angles 348 degrees. It can make a solid figure like a sphere. The structure in which hexagon and pentagon are connected is a stable and mysterious form that exists in the natural world. If you observe the virus under a microscope, you can see that it is connected with many hexagon and pentagon. It was also found that 60, a carbon proof attracting attention as a new material rich in applicability, is a structure made up of 12 regular pentagons and 20 regular hexagons, like soccer balls. This structure also is applied in architecture. The geodesic dome, developed by American architect Buckminster Fuller, has exactly 12 pentagon shapes hidden regardless of each side. The architecture form of the geodesic dome is not only able to gain a larger space by using much less materials than traditional buildings, but also has a very strong characteristic without a single pillar. Thank you for listening. So if you want to mirror this video with us, you should click this monitor shape icon in the bottom, and you can share your video with me.
Sorry, we're a little bit confused in here. Like, how do we start our presentation?
If you like to share your screen, you can press this button and your screen will be displayed.
저희가 질문이 있어서 지금은 저희 발표하는 거예요? 아니면 저희가 지금 거기에 영상 보행 중이에요?
발표해 주시면 돼요.
예, 그냥 부탁드립니다. Okay, so 안녕하세요 everyone. Hi everyone. Good evening. Today we're your fellow Indonesian friends are going to be presenting about sepak takraw, which is one of the most popular sport in the Southeast Asian, especially Indonesia. We also participated in the SEA Games in 2019 versus Malaysia, if you guys seen it. So today, my name is, may I introduce myself? My name is Belinda, and my two other friends, which is Sharon and Sophie, are going to be presenting about sepak takraw. So without any further ado, let's get into the presentation, shall we?
Okay. Okay. First, I'm going to explain the background. Sepak takraw. Sepak takraw is also called sepak raga, and sepak takraw is much publicized sport. Okay. 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 So I'm going to explain about sepak takraw background. Sepak takraw is also called sepak raga, and sepak takraw is much publicized sport all through Southeast Asia. It's also known by many names, such as sepak raga in Malay, chow mai lin in Vietnam, sipa in Philippines, and katao in Laos. It is also referred to as kick volleyball, but is slightly different from that. Sepak takraw originated in Malaysia around 500 years ago. In the 15th century, it was mostly played by the royal court. Around the 16th century, the game was spread across Indonesia, where people call it sepak raga. By 1940, the net version of the game was spread across Southeast Asia, and formal rules and regulations were formed for the game, and is believed to have been originated by the Malacca Sultanate. The first official sepak takraw competition was held at a swim club on May 16, 1945 in Penang, where teams mostly from various villages of Penang participated in it. During that period, the game used to be called sepak raga jaring. Slowly, the game spread across Southeast Asia, and around the 1950, it was played in almost every school. The International Sepak Takraw Federation is the global governing body of the sport. The rules and regulation of the game are very much similar to that of volleyball, a very popular game around Southeast Asia. The game is played using a rattan or synthetic ball.
Royalties played it. And in the 1940s, the sport itself was spread through Southeast Asia, including Indonesia, us, and it is officially called as sepak takraw. And then, like another 42 years later, the Federation of the Sepak Takraw was officially made, and it's called the International Sepak Takraw Federation. You can call it ISTAF. And next, we're going to talk about how Indonesia that's played the sepak takraw. So it all began when MT Johari, a man from Malaysia, so he introduced us and it's called Persatuan. Stands for Persatuan Sepak Raga Seluruh Indonesia. But at the present time, we can call it as a Persatuan Sepak Takraw Indonesia, PSTI. Now, we're going to talk about the equipment for playing sepak takraw. We're going to look first, as you can see on the right side of the picture, you can see the field. There's also the measurements, like the numbers of it. So the length of the field is 13.4 meters. Whereas the wide is 6.1 meters. And you can see there are two circles. One circle on the other side of the field, and the other circle is in the other side of the field. It is with 30 centimeters radius, and it's used as a surface. Now the difference for the net height between male and female. For the male games, the net height is 1.55 meters, but for the female games, the height is only 1.45 meters. So, and then that's for the field. The second one, we got the ball. So the equipment you needed for takraw, of course, the takraw ball, which is 41 to 43 centimeters diameter, and you got the net. You need the jersey uniform with the number behind, and you also need the scoreboard. Otherwise, how are you going to count the points, right? And then, if we want to play sepak we must know the rules, right? So the rules are, in the official sepak match, the number of players in each team is 3 people, and the following is an explanation of the players in each team. So the player who is in the middle of the field and as a server or who starts the ball is known as tekong. And the other two players are revert to feeders and strikers. And the feeder is a player who is on the inside left, while the striker is on the inside right. And then the feeder and striker are tasked with processing the ball on the field and giving it to the tekong, who is standing in the middle. A tekong must not stand outside of the center circle while serving.
Okay. And this is the sepak takraw score calculation system going. Each team will get a score if it succeeds in making the ball cross into the opponent's field without being returned, or if the opponent makes a mistake. The next one is a game of sepak takraw consists of 2 sets. Each set will be complete if there is a team that reaches 21 points first. It's similar to badminton game, if you know. The next one is if the points of each team are tied at 20-20, then the game continues until each team has a score difference of 2 and the maximum score per team is 25. If each team wins in one set, there will be an additional set known as a tiebreak with a winning score of 15 points. And if during the tiebreak the score is tied at 14-14, then the game will continue until there is a team that wins by 2 points or touch a maximum number of 17 points.
And then how to play the sepak takraw. So to be able to score points, players need to do the things below. So the serve is started by a tekong after being given a pass by the feeder or striker. And service is always started by the team that has just scored. And we have prepared a video about the sepak takraw. Okay. How to play it. Okay. Okay, so sorry, we will watch the video after I explain the things not to do. Okay, in this game, the players should not do these things, such as the ball failed to cross into the opponent's court, the ball is passed more than 3 times in one go, tekong jumps while surfing, or touching the ball while it is still in the opponent's playing area, or the ball has not crossed the net yet. And then the ball crosses the net but falls outside the line of play. And the ball touches the post or other objects on the field.
Thank you for your presentation. Like also in Korea, we also play badminton, so it was not that easy, not that hard to understand. So if you send us the videos that you have linked, then we will watch it later. And also if you see on the left side, you will see a YouTube named Math via MVP. If you go into that site, you can see our videos that we studied, math, English, or something. And also, this site is always open, GatherTown. So whenever you want to see or study what Koreans do and studies, you can whenever come in and join studying with us.
Oh, okay.
Then can we hear one would be enough, how some comments about this program? No comments? Then should we finish like this? Rex.
Sorry.
Sorry, my apologies. I don't know. For me, the program is like this. It's kind of fun. We can. For me personally, I never got the chance to look to participate in Metaverse. So this is basically my first time. It's really fun. I get to meet with all of you, meet some new faces. So it's really fun for me.
Oh, thank you. Like actually, we made this metaverse map by ourselves, so I think it was a good experience, both of us. So thank you for joining us with this program.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time. I enjoyed here.
Thank you.
Amazing how you can make this map. I can
Like maybe next time we could try it together. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Why not?
Bye guys.